Hey guys, it's Nikki. It's November. It's really freaking cold, hence the cozy clothes. And because of that, I'm just like not feeling motivated. So I was like, why not make a YouTube video? Like, that's something you do, you know? I'm here, I'm back, and I'm making a video with some added audio, some special ASMR. Anyways, as much as I'd like to just jump right into the Hallmark Christmas content right now, I just can't not address the major elephant, or in this case, the turkey. Thanksgiving, which also just so happens to be the base for one of the worst holiday movies I have ever seen, Thankskilling. And as much as I'd like to pretend that this movie doesn't exist or it was just some weird fever dream, it is very, very, very real. I mean, just the cover alone looks like some weird rejected Skeksis from the Dark Crystal. You know who I'm talking about? I'll show you it, like, or just like a Muppet that's gone off the deep end. And oh boy, is this movie a trip. I mean, not only does it have no decent acting, no script writing, no cinematography, no great makeup or makeup at all.
That's nasty.
Nothing, but it does have amazing copyright protection because I could not screen record this trash for the life of me. So 12 hours and 5 mental breakdowns later, I'm here. We're good, we've moved on, and welcome to a new series I'd like to call Trash to Smash.
I'm trashed.
Where I start the video looking like a trash bag, hence the current state, and I end the video looking like a slightly more smashable trash bag.
I'm trash.
In the meanwhile, talking about a trash movie or trash politics or trash influencers or just trash in general. Probably not that, unless you want me to talk about trash. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be getting all spruced up to go nowhere because we're still in a pandemic and we're just gonna have a fun time. I'm gonna get dressed up, you can do you, and let's talk about this trash movie. Hey guys, so I got my makeup. I changed the angle so I can actually see what I'm doing. And yeah, this should be interesting. I'm not really a makeup guru, so don't judge my skills. But this should be fun. I'm excited. It'll be different. And let's get talking. Okay, so first, I'm just gonna go in with this foundation, and I have my really nasty beauty blender. And first thing that I kind of wanted to mention with this movie is that it shockingly is like kind of a cult classic. Like, it has a decent amount of stars on Amazon, like 4 or 5, and not 5, not that many. Like, it has a cult following, you know? It has 3 sequels, so it definitely wasn't a failure by any means. The reviews are surprisingly mixed. Like, people actually really like this movie. I mean, a lot of them, to be fair, are saying it's like, you know, so bad it's good, which I get, but I can't get down with it. There's no good. It's so bad that it's so bad. But yeah, it has a decent amount of stars, decently liked, definitely not decent in quality, but there you go. Just goes to show that you don't have to be very good in life to be successful. Also, I know that this foundation doesn't exactly match my skin tone, but you work with what you got. And sometimes your skin tone just doesn't match foundations that are sold pretty much anywhere. That's my life. And I could get it if it was like a parody movie like Spaceballs or like The Starving Games, which I don't know if you've heard of, but like these ones are already pretty bad. But this movie is like those movies put on edibles. I mean, I'm a virgin to like all things, and even I felt like I was literally tripping balls. So like, it definitely was worse than most parody movies. Okay, we're done with foundation. Now we're just gonna do some powder while we keep powdering up this movie. I don't know what that meant. Also, the other thing that I really wanted to talk about when it comes to this movie is its obsession with tits. I don't know how to explain it. Like, literally, I can't even count how many times they're mentioned, they're shown, they're touched. It's just, I literally thought I stumbled onto a porno the first like few minutes because the first shot of the movie, not joking, is a pilgrim's tit. Like, first impressions of the movie is just pilgrim titty. I had no words then. And I
have none now.
And of course, just to like add to the cringe, they just like cherry on top. They made the turkey comment on the pilgrim's breasts before he killed her.
Nice tits.
A murder turkey's already weird enough. They didn't need to make him a perv as well. I would show you, but I feel like having somewhat of a chance of getting monetized. Next, I'm going to take my little two-faced pineapple and we're gonna do my eyebrows.
Hi. We're talking about killer turkeys, not makeup.
Okay, so next I just, to finish off on the whole breast conversation, it's like not just the beginning, even though that was just very alarming for a new viewer. It's like every 10 minutes there is a breast on set, whether that be women, men, turkey, and as a woman with some breasts, I feel disgusted, gross, dirty with the cinema I have put myself through multiple times now. I don't care if it's a comedy. I don't care if it's a drama. I don't think it is needed to show tits every 5 seconds to make a good movie or a bad movie. It really is a body part and it doesn't need to be capitalized on.
Period.
Wow, look at that shape. It has more structure than the movie. Okay, so we've gotten one eyebrow. I'm not like super fond of doing like
Dark eyebrows.
because like I have already dark eyebrows. So if I do like super dark, then I end up just looking like a drag queen, which like not dragging on drag queens. Love you queens. You slay all day. But I am not a drag queen. Don't need, oh frick, I already messed up. Did I mention I'm not a beauty guru? Anyways, moving on. Besides the titties, the stereotypes of this movie are just, they making sure you know that each character is one stereotype, no character growth at all. Sisters are kind of matching today. Wow. Let's keep going. Oh, don't you just love your AirPods in your makeup bag? Now, I normally don't do eyeshadow, but we're committing today. As we go into stereotypes, let's go into some eyeshadow. The stereotypes of this movie, whoo boy, they are like no other. Imagine like, well, you just witnessed my makeup palette being yeeted, the black just completely breaking. Fun. Just gonna ignore that for right now and put it into the anger I have for this movie. Okay, imagine, as I was saying, the stereotypes from like a kissing booth, Hallmark movies, you know, but times 10. Like, we got the jock, we got the nerd, we got the bully kind of hillbilly character. Oh my god, the girls are literally the worst. I've never seen more stereotypical girls in my life. It's kind of like a disgrace on feminism and femininity. According to this movie, the only traits for a woman to have are to either be a massive hoe, which don't worry, they make sure to remind you multiple times in this movie.
It's finally warming up to me too.
Or a dumb blonde who is so dumb that she can't figure out that a turkey is posing as her father. Yeah. It's a real scene.
Oh, Dad, you and your rapidly fading memory.
This girl makes Karen from Mean Girls look like Albert Einstein.
So if you're from Africa, why are you white? Oh my god, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white.
Hi, I haven't done this in like a very long time, and this is definitely the wrong brush. Ha ha ha. I need to blend that. I'm used to ballroom makeup, so that's why it's like intense. We'll get her figured out. Enough of that. Let's continue with the review, if this is even a valuable review. So like at the end of the day, I can move past the stereotypes as much as I do get annoyed with being seen as either a whore or a freaking dumb blonde, because I am neither, but talking in makeup is really hard to do. Speaking of makeup, the makeup in this movie is another thing that I just need to address. It is atrocious. It looks like a 5-year-old smeared color all over these girls' eyes. If I can find a picture, I'll show you. But I can't ignore the disturbing choices that have been made in this script that have truly left their mark on my soul. And that's not me being dramatic, even though I'm dramatic like all the time. We're done with eyes. Black all over my hand. Yes, let's move into the disturbing choices that this movie has made, because there are multiple. For that, I'm gonna go into my pretty stilo, because I like to be extra. Number one of the disturbing things is the hoe girl getting down with the turkey. And I'm not meaning in like a dance battle type of way, I'm meaning like getting down.
Found this in there too. And this, an extra small gravy flavored condom.
Yeah, like I can't, yeah. Never have I ever done that or thought of doing that or thought I'd ever see that in a movie. And I can never look at stuffing the turkey the same way ever again. I would literally rather be caught watching porn than watching that scene. And I don't watch porn, but like, you know, if it comes down to it, I'd rather watch porn than that scene again. And I've had to watch that scene like 3 times now. So my eyes need to be bleached. Enough of that stuffing the turkey. Let's get on to the next disturbing highlight. Number 2, this demonic turkey is talking, you know, killing people and just talking in general. It's a turkey. People are just fine with that. Like, chill. Like, are talking animals and demonic turkeys just like a common occurrence in this universe? Because I don't know about you, but we don't have those on Earth. This highlight is just as weird as this movie. Okay. Just like, I mean, pretty much all the adults in this movie are pretty bad. Like, I don't think I like a single one of them. The dumb girl's dad is probably the worst, which I mean, I guess kind of makes sense because like, ooh, I like that. That highlight's actually good because, you know, maybe like the dumbness runs in the family. Not only does he just accept poop coffee from his wife who really wants a divorce.
That coffee tastes like shit. What'd you do? Take a dump in it?
I sure did. I want a divorce.
He also just has dinner with the demonic talking turkey and thinks nothing of it. So in a way, he kind of deserved to die. Definitely a weird dynamic with the turkey throughout this whole movie. As we go into some bronzer, let's go into number 3 of this trash fire pit of a script, being the dumb ending that this movie has. At the end of the movie, they are trying to defeat the turkey, of course, and the 3 main characters that actually survive, spoiler alert if you actually care, they are doing like this demonic kind of like satanic ritual to like kill the turkey in his little tiki hut. Yes, you heard that right. As he's making a salad because, of course, the turkey's a vegan.
Nothing like a long day to have a big juicy salad in my stomach.
And the crazy kind of woods guy who's introduced at the beginning of the movie, I just haven't mentioned him yet because he's not really that important. He's just like on the prowl for killing the turkey. He basically shoots the turkey and you think, thank God the movie's over. But then you realize we're only 50 minutes in. So just as we get to what we think is the ending with the jock and the dumb blonde confessing their love for each other, and the nerd just being an awkward third wheel, which like one thing I can relate to in this movie, the turkey makes a comeback as a green color corrected blob of radiation. He killed the nerd character, which kind of helped him get out of his misery of being a third wheel and be reunited with the true ship of this movie, the dead bully who had like a cute little relationship with the nerd. They even showed a full-on song showing their love for each other.
The best friend, Billy, why did you have to leave me, Billy? Why did you have to leave me? My best friend, Billy.
And just the green screen effects of the bully in heaven. I can't find what I need. Got it. Okay. Wow. We're just getting too excited over here. Anyways, End of the movie, the boyfriend, kind of the love interest, dies. Spoiler alert. And the girl kills the turkey. Like, she does it. I don't know. I'd say like the final climax was like slightly interesting. Like, we get the cute reunion. We get the cute like, oh, frick. What am I saying at this point? I honestly started spacing out at this point in the movie, but yeah, all I know is he's dying. She's in denial about it. She's like, no, you're not, you're fine. But I have to do mascara now. Okay, 1 second. We'll be right back. Okay, we finished the mascara. And like, see, it doesn't even matter if the makeup doesn't look perfect. I still look better than the people in the movie, and I didn't try that hard. Which goes to show how hard they did. Okay, so we're back to our OG angle, and in about a second, you're gonna see me look like a complete babe. Not that I already am. Ready? Hey guys, just like that, I am a smash from a trash. Wow, the title of the video. I got my little butter boy. His name's Flutter. But yeah, let's get into the things that I actually liked with this dumpster fire movie. First thing, as I kind of already mentioned, was I liked the kind of underlying romance between the nerd and the bully. Like, tale as old as time, two unlikely lovers, and like, come together. Wanna? He's just having a little mental breakdown. One thing that we have a lot in common. Yeah, I just thought that was like a really interesting character development. Another thing was the dog ripoff of Lassie being, I almost said gassy. It wasn't gassy. It was like sassy, fassy. I think it was fassy. I don't know. I'll like put in like the actual one if I remember. The dog is what woke up the turkey because the dog peed on its grave apparently. But I just thought that was funny, and like I love dogs. So seeing a dog in it, automatically I was like, that's my favorite character. Oh, the music. The music was kind of bops. I could like jam along and be like party time, you know? And that was kind of it. Back to things that weren't good. One thing was the complete and utter terribleness that was the effects. Like, I would say that the deaths would have actually been kind of creative if the effects weren't terrible. Like, the throwing of the jock's parents' head, the blood splatter on the car, the explosion of the bully's stomach. Pretty much every death that involves blood or any special effect, like the green screen, wasn't even like a cheap green screen. It was just like a sheet that someone bought at JCPenney or something. And then on top of that, just some of the choices, like the parents died and these kids, they just didn't seem to care. Like, one of them was sad because he wouldn't get Thanksgiving dinner again, and I was like, that's what you're worried about? You know, your mom and dad just died in front of your face. But you know, the cranberry sauce, the pie.
No more cranberry sauce?
No more pumpkin pie?
The choices. Yeah, those were like the top things. Plus the sequel bait at the end just made me want to completely throw myself off a bridge. Oh, I forgot about this effect, but I think the worst one is the bully eating a fake drumstick. Like an animated drawing of a drumstick. The drumstick was like the spirit of the turkey that went inside him and just like popped him open. Okay, I think I've explained enough about what this movie is and how cringe it is. So, you good? Let's just accept that it's trash, accept that I'm never gonna watch it again, and move on. Even just looking at the synopsis of the next few films of this series, I can't even think of watching them because my brain is done. So as much as I feel pretty, I also feel like a pile of trash. But then again, I always do.
I'm trash.
Anyways, will this happen every video? Probably. If you enjoyed this into any extent, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like it. Feel free to follow on other social media. Why did my voice just do that? Because I've been talking for 2 hours. That's it. I'm going to go back into my comfortable sweats because it's cold, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.